Hello, you guys. Welcome to another video. If you followed me for a while, you have realized that I haven't posted in a while. So this is the first video that I'm posting in about 2 months because honestly, I have been really struggling. I have been diagnosed with postpartum anxiety and depression, and honestly, for the last 4 or 5 months, my mental health has just really been declining. So I actually filmed this video about 2 months ago, and I just never got around to editing it or posting it, doing a voiceover or anything because I didn't get everything I wanted to get done this day. And I was just really sad about it. And I really didn't want to post an incomplete video. But since 2 months ago, my mental health has still just kind of been going downwards or very up and down. So I thought, whatever, I will just be honest with you guys and I will just post this anyway because I'm sure that there's other postpartum mothers out there that are also struggling with their postpartum mental health. So yeah, this is all I got done in a day. It wasn't what I wanted to get done. I wanted to get done so much more, but it is what it is. So the first thing that y'all are seeing is something that I've kind of worked into my morning routine, which is cleaning up my bedroom and the kids' bedroom basically as I get us ready. So part of helping with my anxiety and depression has been to get up and get myself ready for the day, like wash your face, brush your teeth, brush your hair, get clean clothes on, everything like that. And then once that's done, I will make my bed and I will clear off the bathroom counter and put everything away, and I will wipe it down. And then I will take the kids into their room and get them changed and everything into their clothes for the day, get the toddler's teeth brushed and his hair brushed, and then the baby, he doesn't have to deal with any of that just yet. And then I will pick up their room as well. So I'm just kind of putting things back where they belong, their lotions, their diaper rash creams. I'm putting their wipes and diapers into their little storage compartments, and I'm opening the blinds and the curtains, wiping everything down with disinfectant wipes and taking out the empty diaper and wipe boxes and stuff like that, making sure I just throw away all the trash and everything so it just doesn't pile up, as it can tend to do if you are going through like a really bad bout with the depression. So yes, as I get this done, I just figured, I would try my best. And this is what my kids are doing while I'm doing that. They're just on the ground messing around. Baby's getting in some tummy time. So this is much later in the day when I'm going into the kitchen. This is like all the way in the afternoon, like 6 hours later. That is the very next opportunity that I even had to clean. And I actually, had the motivation because I wanted to get this video done. So that was my motivation. This was my opportunity. I am getting some stuff in the crock pot and getting that going, and then I'm going to be cleaning the kitchen. So while I do that, I thought I would just talk to you guys about kind of what I've been going through, because with my first child, I didn't have postpartum anxiety or depression or anything like that. I was stressed out because it was my first kid and he had some issues, like he was colicky and things like that, things that we had to figure out. But I did not actually have like a mental health crisis or anything like that. And I just can't believe how different I feel, assuming that I was going to feel better with my second kid because I'd be more experienced, and I actually feel a lot worse, was a really hard awakening for me, or like a really hard thing to accept. So I actually went a really long time basically in denial and without getting help. And take it from me, guys, you don't want to do that. So if you are freshly postpartum, whether it's your first kid or your second or third or fourth, if you feel bad, you need to tell somebody about that. If you are having an overwhelming amount of anxiety, or you feel like so sad it's unexplainable, or you feel void of all emotions, it is so much better in the long run for you to tell somebody. You don't need to wait months and months to tell somebody, because then you're kind of like backtracking with your help. You know what I'm saying? So take it from me. Just get the help as soon as you feel like something is a little bit off, because I definitely waited way too long. So now I am just unloading and reloading the dishwasher, just getting the clean dishes put away and getting those dirty dishes into the dishwasher to get cleaned. And then I'm going to, of course, be clearing off the counters and wiping everything down. And I also need to scrub my stovetop and my sink down, of course. Just like in every video, I am such a mess when I cook. I'm sure that other people don't have to like scrub down their stovetop every single day, but I do because I am such a crazy cook and I just spill stuff all the time. So yeah, I end up having to wipe it down and scrub it down every single day. But yeah, if there's any questions for me that you guys want me to talk about, just specifically about postpartum mental health, let me know. And I, of course, I am still really struggling, so I can't guarantee how consistent my videos will be, but if you have questions or you just want me to talk about it more, talk about my journey more, I definitely will do that in my next coming video, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'd like to get back to posting once a week, but I'm not going to push myself too hard because that can also be kind of detrimental when you're going through something like that. You really do need to give your brain and your body and everything a fair amount of rest, as much as you feel, at least me, like I have a really big issue with not being productive. So I'm supposed to be resting and, giving my mind a break, and I just feel even worse because I'm not being productive. So it's just like a constant battle for me, trying to balance everything out. But I'm doing my best. I've also started therapy and I've started taking some supplements that are supposed to help you with just stress and getting better sleep and things like that. I've started taking magnesium glycinate and a stress gummy from Ollie. I love Ollie. I use their prenatal, so I also use their stress gummies, and I really, really do like them. So if you're also dealing with some stress for really any reason, you could look into those. I'm really enjoying them. So yeah, that's about it. I'm still breastfeeding. I guess I'm just going to do a general update. My baby's about 5 months old when I'm posting this. I'm still breastfeeding. He is sleeping through the night. It's a little bit inconsistent. He definitely cluster feeds a ton when he's going through a growth spurt, so he wakes up more at night. But then once the growth spurt is over for a couple weeks, he'll go back to sleeping pretty much through the night, which is great. He's starting to teeth a little bit, but he is just like a fun little guy. He's so wild and crazy. He just wants to play with his brother. His big brother absolutely loves him, loves to play with him, loves to entertain him. And they are both just little characters, and I just love them so much. They really do brighten my day, that's for sure. So that has been really good. And the only struggle that I've had with my breastfeeding journey, again, if you have questions, I can definitely do like other videos about this stuff. I don't mind talking about it. I can even do like sit down videos explaining all this stuff if you guys want. But yeah, the only other problem I've been having with my breastfeeding is that I really have no time to pump. It is so hard when you have multiple kids, you have a toddler running around, you have a baby who cluster feeds very often. He is eating like basically every hour during the day, and he only takes really, really short, like 30 to 45-minute naps most of the time. Plus I have the toddler running around, so it is extremely, extremely hard to find the time to pump. Usually I'm only able to pump like once a day, if that, which is fine. I usually have an oversupply issue, so I don't pump that much anyway. But if, I'm really struggling with my anxiety or my depression, or I need extra sleep, it is helpful to have some milk in the freezer that my husband can use to put in a bottle. So I've been trying to pump a little bit just to help give me a break. And it is very, very difficult. But yeah, doing it about once every other night, pumping about once every other night, has gotten me a little bit of a freezer stock going so that I can get some help. When he's cluster feeding and waking up during the night, my husband will help me, or, in the evening, if I just need to go to bed early or something, just to, give myself the time that I need, then it's really beneficial that my husband can do that for me. So yeah, that is kind of like the life update while I am cleaning. I am just wiping down the counters now in the kitchen, and I'm probably going to light a candle, and that is all of the cleaning that I got done today. And I honestly hate it so much. I like to be way more productive than this, but honestly, a win is a win. At least I got something done. I really need to start taking my own advice and just being happy with what I do get done, especially being so busy and feeling so horrible. I really just need to not put so much pressure on myself, and y'all can follow along with me and just stop putting so much pressure on yourself as a mom. We feel mom guilt literally no matter what, and you don't need to add even more worrying about stuff like this. So I'm just going to be happy with what I got done. I got myself ready, got the kids ready. I cleaned up our bedrooms. I cleaned up the kitchen. I got dinner in the crock pot. And that is a successful cleaning day. Of course, I spent the rest of the day hanging out with my kids, reading to them, playing with them, breastfeeding my baby, chilling with my toddler, watching movies, spending quality time, and making memories. So, you know what? I'm just going to have to drill it into my own mind to just be happy with what I got done. And I hope you guys can learn something from me and do the same. And hopefully, you don't have to go through the things that I go through with my mental health, and you can just kind of breathe through and have a nice positive outlook on the things that you're getting done, especially, you know, I want to say especially as a first-time mom, but honestly, every mom at every stage has certain struggles that they go through. So at any time, it's a good time to just relax, take the pressure off yourself. And as you can see, right when my son was waking up from his nap on the couch, I was finishing cleaning up in the kitchen and he ran right over to me and wanted me to pick him up. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the day with my kiddos and cuddle them. And I hope you guys can do the same. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.